Okay, well, I actually have a very easy task today. Well, semi-easy. Plan is to put the siding up, the trim, then I'm going to paint, ideally, as much as I can. Caulk up the seams, and everything should be good. If I had a little bit more confidence when I first started building this, or if it was my second or third time building it, and I was confident in how I was going to frame up the door, before I even put the screens up, I would have put all the siding and trim on and sprayed everything with bought a paint spray and sprayed everything. But because I didn't know how long it's going to take me, also I've never framed up an area before, so I didn't know how well this is going to work, so I had to kind of do it in the sections to where I could knock it out. But so now painting is a little bit more tedious because I have stuff to paint around, and then if I had a paint spray I would have sprayed it, especially because this texture is kind of hard to paint, so I found it easier just to paint with a paintbrush. But yeah, we're making it work. So far the trim is coming out pretty good. Yeah. And then I got to paint the door. Also, I did change out the light already. it turns purple, so I'll show you guys that later. All right, so I moved everything from here to there, and I painted this side. I also caulked the seams. So this was gaps, but I caulked it, painted it. I caulked this seam here also, but I'm going to put a 1/2 inch PVC pipe, so I'm not worried too much painting in that area. Well, conduit, so that I can run power from back here, because there's power outlet here. I'll put a GFI switch on the outside, and I'm also going to run power straight down. GFI switch over here, and then power's going to come up. A light switch, well, 2 light switch, because one to power the fan, one power light, go up. I'm also going to break it off, because behind there I'm going to run power, because I do have a heater that I'm going to put up here, as well as I'm not too sure yet, but there's a small chance that I might do something else like lighting up here, so just have a little power switch, but doing pretty good. Yeah, it's coming together. Painting has been pretty tedious though. I don't like to paint in the first place, so that doesn't help, but it has been really tedious to try to get done. I did most of the trim first, that way I could just come in and fill in the gray. So we're cooking with fire, and yeah, we're doing all right. All right, well, I'm done painting. Everything's painted up pretty good. All the trim work is up, painted. This has to get cleaned up still, but I rearranged the couch. The bar thing is still here. But yeah, let's take a look outside. So yeah, looking good, all painted up. Oh yeah, cooking with fire now. I still have to paint the doors, but I probably won't do that for another couple weeks. Once it gets a little cooler out here, and I'm gonna wait for all the hurricane weather to pass to make sure it doesn't rain also. So we'll keep this out here for now. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It honestly took me a couple months to actually get done. I started Mother's Day back in May. Today is September 1st, and I'm still out here, and I just wrapped up. Only thing left I need to do actually is finish painting the floor, and I'll do that in a couple weeks once the kids stop coming outside, so that I could just finish painting it and don't have to worry about them trying to come outside and play. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I have to still run the light for the ceiling fan in there, but you guys will see that in another video later on down the line. Once I get ready to do it, I'll wait. I don't really need it now because today's only like 81 degrees, so it's not too bad out here, and you get a nice little breeze. So for now, I'm just going to put out the big fans that we got from Walmart to help cool the area down. But so far, we will keep it plain and simple. I mean, so yeah, it came out really good. Now, if you guys are thinking about doing this yourself, it is definitely doable as long as you have a roof already. If you already have the roof, that saves you a ton of time because everything's already there. If you don't have the roof, then that comes out with figuring out the pitch, getting shingles and all that stuff, and it's just a whole nother ordeal to deal with. Also, if you're unlike me and they actually wired your covered patio correctly and you had a ceiling fan, a light up there, it'll be easy to put a ceiling fan up there, but I have to add power another way. So my back patio area is not that large, so I'm not gonna have too much stuff out here, just this couch, the little bar thing that Sherelle bought, and that's really out. We have this little table. I'm gonna get a small TV for the top corner over there and an Apple TV. We're gonna have a small little Ring camera out here that just points on here to kind of just, cover the back door area. But otherwise than that, it's not gonna be too much back here. So materials wise, I'm probably about $2,000 in the hole, so it's not too bad. And it's actually going to be a lot cheaper if you're somebody that's not going to do the full enclose like I did and just did 2x4s and screen. But I will recommend to get that screen kit from I forgot the name of it because it's been a while since I bought it, but I'll drop it in a link so you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. It's probably going to pop up somewhere on the screen, but I would definitely highly recommend that. Or what I've seen other people do is kind of just staple the screens to the 2x4s and put another trim piece on top of it and nail it down. You could do that also. I just felt like it looked cleaner with the screen tight system. Obviously, if you got to paint it, that's another paint that you have to do, but I was able to get it painted. And now if I ever have to replace, I just pop off the actual like covers and then replace the screens and pop the covers back on. Life is good, pretty good to go from there. And yeah, it's so far so good. I can't really complain, to be honest with you. I'll do another video, a short other video that kind of just lets you know what tools you're gonna actually need to kind of get it done. I got it done basically with just normal everyday tools like a miter saw, a drill, brad nailer, etc. But I'll let you guys know in detail the tools that I used and some of the things that you might be able to get to kind of make it like a little bit easier for you. Yeah, I think the hardest part honestly was painting back here, because I had to caulk everything up and I seamed up all and I filled all the gaps and seams. So if you use caulk, it's going to help you a lot with kind of like covering a lot of your mistakes and imperfections. So like caulking up some of the gaps, that took a little while letting it dry, but then also going back and painting took a little while as well. Especially the type of siding I use, it's really hard to kind of get it all in the first coat. So, and I did it all with a paintbrush. I didn't use a roller at all because I found it just easier. It took about a half a gallon of paint for both the trim as well as the walls. Yeah, we're good. Now, if you guys have any questions, definitely hit up the comments at any of my videos and I'll do my best to answer the questions the best as possible. But until next time, thank you guys for watching. I think this is like video 4 at this point, maybe video 3. No, I think this is video 4. Check out all the other videos as well. But until next time, people, have a good one.